Okay. Moving forward, the study of international peace and security must confront two realities. First, the proliferation of civil conflicts and civil wars. Since 1945, more people have been killed by violence within countries than by violence between them. And second, the existence and persistence of international rivalry, which is defined as a long-standing, enduring enmity between two nations who also have an expectation of future conflict. Research has shown that rivals are more likely to go to war, more likely to experience military confrontations of some kind. In other words, conflict is constantly simmering just below boil, threatening to spill over. We have many examples of these relationships in the world today, from India, Pakistan, Iran, Saudi Arabia, North and South Korea, to name just a few. My research explores the intersection or link between these two pressing problems. More specifically, it investigates the intervention into civil conflicts by international rivals. So why is this important? Well, Canada found out firsthand through its experiences in Afghanistan just how damaging and problematic this dynamic can be. International efforts at conflict stabilization in Afghanistan were persistently undermined by the behavior of Pakistan. Pakistan used the Afghan Taliban and supported the Afghan Taliban as its proxy in the Afghanistan war. Now, why did it do this? Well, in my preliminary research, I found that Pakistan's #1 priority was to block any and all Indian influence in Afghanistan. And this concern overrode any other interests they might have, including security, stability, or potential economic opportunities, interests which we typically associate with a conventionally rational actor. India played its part as well, supporting the Afghan government and preventing Pakistan's influence in the country and in the region. Ultimately, intervention into the civil conflict was seen as an opportunity by which to confront and attack one's rival without having to do so directly. My doctoral research explores this dynamic across other historical cases in order to better understand the logic and process by which rivals intervene into civil conflicts. How and why do they intervene? And just as importantly, what can policymakers do to mitigate this potentially damaging behavior? Understanding this process is going to be increasingly important moving forward, particularly as civil conflicts continue to proliferate and as the international community attempts to stabilize and resolve them. Consider, for example, the current Syrian civil war. Already, the Iran-Saudi rivalry is starting to play itself out via proxy groups on the battlefield. Understanding what this means for the dynamics of the war and what policies will or won't work given that new reality will be essential to crafting effective solutions to the crisis. Ultimately, for those that have died in Afghanistan or those that have been killed in Afghanistan, Syria, or anywhere else, including many Canadians, ending such conflicts will require a deeper and better understanding of the international dimensions of civil wars.